What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Motor City Crypto coming to you with another one. So let's talk about Solana. Sol, the token. This thing has been on fire. It's up to $170, $171. I think the all-time high. We're at the all-time high. So I mean, this thing is just creating a new all-time high pretty much every hour now, and it's the hottest crypto going right now. There are some other ones. I think Avalanche. I'm not totally into Avalanche, but I'll be checking it out soon. But right now I just want to talk about Solana. So this network, I'm not going to get into the technical specs of everything, but it's purported to be faster than ETH. You know, you get so many thousands of transactions per second, blah, blah, blah. But the network is pretty fast. But the main thing when most people get into these networks, they just want to make money, you know. So that's what I'm gonna be talking about right now. So I got into this a few weeks ago for more of a permanent stay. I did check out Solana a couple of months back and did some yield farming on there, but I never really revisited. So right now I just want to talk about being able to onboard yourself onto Sol and get some tokens and be able to check out what it has to offer and see if it's something for you. So the first thing I want to do is, like, you need a wallet. So the one I recommend is the Phantom wallet. There are some others. The other one I'm familiar with is Daedalus, but I don't have that wallet. So you can always do a search on YouTube on how to set up a Daedalus if that's something that you want. But Phantom works for my needs, so that's what I grab. You just want to come to their domain. It's phantom.app. I'll have the links below. And you just click, you want to add it to Chrome. I use Brave, but pretty much it's the same thing. It's going to add it to Brave. You can see it's already added for mine, and whatever browser you're using, they have the extension for it. And once you get that installed, you're going to need to create a new wallet. So there's going to be an icon that looks like a little ghost, this icon here, and you just click that and you want to create a new wallet. So you just click add and you create a new wallet. If you have a wallet that you want to import that you already have, you can of course use your mnemonic or private key for that, but I'm not going over that in this video. And now what you want to do is you want to be able to get some Sol tokens over there. But let's say you're over on ETH or Binance Smart Chain or Polygon, and you don't want to go through the centralized exchanges to get some tokens there, some money. You want to be able to experience the network. So there's this site that I use called SimpleSwap, and it's extremely easy. You can send tons of different cryptocurrencies. And so, like, I'm on the Binance Smart Chain, and so I can directly send BNB right here and transfer that BNB to Sol. And it's pretty good prices. I think they charge like $5 or $6 for the swap. I haven't done anything substantial. I've only moved, you know, a couple $1,000s at a time. So if you're moving a substantial amount, there may be more fees involved. I'm not sure, but you don't have to deal with centralized exchanges doing this. So it's just crypto to crypto exchange, and that's the beauty of DeFi. And so I use this site. So let's say I want to, you know, move 3 BNB over. They're going to give you a rate, and that rate is good for, I believe, 10 minutes. So 3 BNB right now, because Sol's been pumping like crazy. So right now it'll get you 8. I think I moved some BNB over, and I got like 12 for the same amount not too long ago. So it's just crazy. And so you need to enter an address. I'll create a new one just for the purposes of this video. Type in Sol. And we're going to copy that and drop it here. And so this is going to be a recipient address. This is where you're going to receive your tokens at. And so you just click exchange. And so they come to a screen. This is the custom screen. So this URL, as long as you have it, you can always get back to this screen as long as this offer stands. Like I said, the offers are for roughly 10 minutes or so, I believe, that you get this rate, and then they'll update it with the new rates, because as you know, crypto prices are constantly updating. And so all you do is you copy this BSC address. And so this is going to involve 2 wallets. And so now you need to go to MetaMask and drop this into your MetaMask address. And so we'll use this account and we'll say, hey, I'm going to send this. So you drop their address there. You say, I'm going to send 3 BNB. I don't have 3 BNB in this particular account. And you hit send. It's going to take roughly, sometimes it's really fast. So I've done it and gotten it transferred in like 3 minutes, but it just depends, because what I believe they're doing is they're taking that BNB, and once it gets 50 confirmations, so there are a certain amount of confirmations that need to happen on the blockchain and in order for them to verify. Once they get their confirmation, they go to a CEX. This is what I understand how it works. They go to a CEX, they do the exchange, and then they send you the exchanged token. And it works great. You're able to stay in the decentralized land. I know that they use Binance just by looking at my blockchain. And when I look at my wallet, I see them doing the exchanges because the money comes from a Binance hot wallet. So they use Binance for the exchanges. So if the token is supported on Binance, then I'm pretty sure it'll be supported here, but they may use multiple exchanges. But I love this app. And so once you get onboarded into Solana and you've gotten some SOL tokens, there's like so much, so NFTs right now are one of the hottest things going. And so they have a few sites. So Solana Art. And so if you look, everyone's familiar with how NFTs are selling for millions of dollars on Ethereum, and Solana is starting to get a lot of traction because the fees on ETH are just ridiculous. Like, you go and it's going to cost you $200 to mint an NFT, but you end up paying $400 or $500 in gas. So the gas costs more than an NFT. Now, some of these NFTs go absolutely crazy and they're worth, within 24 or 48 hours, they're worth 4 or 5 ETH. So it's worth it if that particular NFT collection does well. If it doesn't do well, not only are you out the cost of the minting price, but you are also out of the cost of the gas that it costs you to mint. So Solana offers a much cheaper option when it comes to gas fees. And Solana's not the only one that's growing. I have been digging into Cardano and their NFT market. Their smart contracts are going to release soon, so I'm going to do a video on that probably within the next couple of days. But there's other marketplaces. So the biggest is Solana Art. There's also SoulSeed. This is the newest one, but they've been under maintenance for a few days. They did release, but then there were a lot of scam listings or something going on, and so they dropped back down. And then Digital Eyes is the other one. So this is the second largest one, and this one's okay. They did some updates. It seems to be going a bit faster, but all of them are young. And so because they are young, they don't have the maturity that OpenSea has on the Ethereum network. And so there's just some issues. Yeah, this is working much better than it was the previous week or so. So like, if you look at this price floor, so as I showed you earlier, one Sol is roughly $170. And right here, the price floor on these NFTs, this is the biggest and the best right now. This is the big dog on Solana. So this would be the equivalent to CryptoPunks on the Ethereum network, or the degenerate, not the degenerate ape, but the what is it called? One of the ape academies. I can't remember the name of it at this moment, but Boring Yacht Club, I believe. And so this is the equivalent of those. And if you look at these prices, that's like almost 100 Sol. You're looking at, you know, you go over here and you plug this in, that's $15,000, over 15 grand for a single NFT. And this is not on Ethereum. This is on the Solana network. And so this network has an extremely large potential to make money because we're still new. This is still very new. There's a lot of money coming over. You can see this token has been just going crazy over, if you look at the last 14 days. So, I mean, it's more than doubled. Like it's just been going crazy since I got in there. Like I got in like right before it started pumping like majorly. Like it did pump. Like when I first learned about Solana, I want to say it was about 3 or 4 months ago, and token price, I think I was paying like $40. So yeah, I'm looking at this now. And so yeah, this is right around what I was paying, like $40. And now it's 4 times that. So it's doing very, very well. And I think there's still room for more growth. They have a site called How Rare Is that shows the upcoming drops. I like to go through here and look at the Twitter accounts first and then the Discords to see what their social footprint is. I love to see a social footprint with 10K on their Twitter and a lot of activity in their Discord. I will go for lower numbers, but you want to be able to have something that can support an almost instantaneous sellout of the minting. And there's other things to look for, like unique art. I'm not going to get into the technicals of it because it's not like an NFT video, but those are just some of the things that I look for. They also have, this is Radium, which has their basically their DEX where you can swap tokens. They have liquidity pools. This is very similar to, let's say, a Pancake Swap or Uniswap or Quick Swap on Polygon. They have pools where you can stake. They have farms. They have just a generalized staking. And this staking here relates directly to their launch pad, which is called Accelerator. And I just found out about this recently. I missed out on Star Atlas, which is an NFT game that's coming up, and that thing like absolutely went nuclear. I think it did like 100x on its within 24 hours, and it's above that now. I think the token's like $15, and this is ridiculous, man. Like, because the network is new and there's a lot of new money in there. So I'm looking at some of the upcoming projects. Here's an NFT game. It's called Project Seed. I don't know a whole lot about this, but I know that I want to look more in depth into this because their social network is pretty decent. So I'm going to look more into this one. Another one is DeFi Land. Same, they have a decent social footprint. This one is, well, it's pretty good now. 31,000 followers on Twitter. Like, that's the kind of stuff where, you know, when it releases, it's more than likely going to explode. And so that's going to wrap up my video for the day. I just wanted to go over how to onboard yourself onto Solana. Now, if you use a centralized exchange like Binance, what supports? So I know Binance does, looks like Coinbase does. So most people have those too. I'm not familiar with Serum. Oh, Serum is on Solana. That's the one of the DEXs on Solana. I just don't use Serum. I use Radium. but that's another DEX on Solana. So this is pretty much the exchanges where you can get it. So I hope I've been able to help someone with this information. My channel's new. I'm trying to grow it. A like, subscribe will be appreciated, but not a requirement for the information. Till next time, I'll see you all later.